So let's check in with our field reporter Heidi Watney, who spoke earlier with some players from both sides about what it means for them to be playing in the World Series. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. As you might expect, these guys were beyond excited to get this World Series underway when I talked to them earlier. They absolutely dominated on their way here by sweeping the LCS in 4 games, and that has them feeling ultra confident about their chances in this Fall Classic. However, a number of the players acknowledge that the guys in the other dugout are going to be just as hungry for a world championship, so they know they are going to be tested every step of the way in this series.
Leading off for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball
now
one.
A breaking ball, but it's low.
Ball one, no strike.
So I'll ask you guys, do you believe in miracles? Because the Cincinnati Reds are in the World Series for the first time since 1990, and who would have dreamt of it?
2-0.
Nobody, Matt, and I mean absolutely nobody. At the beginning of the season, most expected that the Reds would lose somewhere
Ball
between
three.
90 to 100 games. They were
3-0.
supposed to be in a rebuild, yet somehow here we are with them just 4 games away from winning their 6th World Series title in franchise history.
Yeah, but it's clear now. This team came into this season as a scrappy bunch, ready to prove the world wrong. They've seen all the articles, seen all the projections, and they didn't let it bother them at all. This has been an incredible story.
Yep, one of the more improbable runs we've seen in baseball history. Grounded back up the middle. Peraza scoops it up, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
Next up for the Stros, George Springer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Nope.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Ball.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He'll try it again, 3-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. And with 2 away here in game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. Tyler White will bat next. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance? Jesse Winker.
Leading off for the Reds, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this
Ball
one's too
inside.
far inside, ball 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs
The
and
third
flows of a
baseman,
baseball.
7.
Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
He's set. Here it comes. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 1 for 5. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Oh, and he misses it. But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready for another shot now. Scooter Gennett. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball swung on and missed.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. One and 2 as he chases the slider. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank. That guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Now batting.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Josh James trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
Now batting, catcher.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch to him is a changeup. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
This is pulled into right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here it comes. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. One and one to Chirinos. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Breaking ball that time that misses
Three
out
balls,
of the zone.
1 strike.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Chirinos stands at second with no outs. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
Ground ball left side. Suarez has it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Barnhart over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Josh
Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Pops this one up. Suarez in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kemp. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros leave one. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Hector Rondon gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Hector Rondon.
So here now is the pitcher, Alex Wood. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The pitcher, Alex Wood.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alex Wood becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Altuve onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 33.
Stepping up now, Jesse Winker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Correa is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They lead it 6-zip. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground for the shortstop, Peraza. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Ball 1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. This one's down to third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Line toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Here's George Springer as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounded to third, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. 1 left for Houston. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Will Harris enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. In is Joey Votto now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. from the stretch.
That's
A ball and no strikes.
Tough
Ball
spot
one,
in
no
the game
strike.
right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Outside
Two
with the
balls,
cut
no
fastball
strike.
there, and it's a 2-ball count. The 2-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio.
Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Brentley will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Yasiel Puig, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. To his left, Correa. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. One left for Cincinnati, but they're on top by a count of 6. Stepping into the box, Tyler White. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead in his offense could have really helped settle him in.
0-1 the count. Fastball called for strike 2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The catcher,
A look at our line score right there tells the story as the Reds lead this one here in the 8th in front of their home crowd here at Great American Ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded weakly toward third. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The pitcher,
Aledmus Diaz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Aledmus Diaz.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
2 balls and a strike now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Winker is going to get there, and that's the 3rd out. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Joe Smith comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Joe
Standing in, Matt Kemp. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Now the 1-0. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
now batting, catcher.
Standing in, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set and the pitch. And this one's
1-0.
nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Derek Dietrich will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Dietrich.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Barnhart stands at first with one out. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between
That's
first
ball
and
three.
second.
High and away, not close.
Count 3-0.
3-0.
Hey.
And that's finally over for a strike. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
And here's Jose Peraza as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Second and third here, one man out. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. And oh, that gets him on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now batting, Jesse Winker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. Hit back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. And a glove flip for one. Relay to White, the double play, and the inning comes to a close. Just what the doctor ordered. Zach Duke comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
32.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Michael Brantley. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Shoots this one over to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the right fielder, Josh.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke. He's 1 for 3. First offering on its way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up on the backhand. On Votto at first, and this ball game is in the books. So first blood has been drawn in this World Series, and guys, what have we learned?
Well, in terms of what shape this series is going to take, that really rides on the Game 2 result. If they can do it again tomorrow and go up 2-0, they'll become heavy favorites to raise the trophy. But we could also be heading into Game 3 at a new venue, even at 1 apiece. So really, we'll know a lot more after Game 2.
So the Reds talked to our own Heidi Watney before the game. Heidi, what's the state of this team headed into this upcoming Game 2?
Matt, there's no doubt they're riding high after coming out on top in Game 1, but that doesn't have these players or coaches feeling more at ease about this game or the rest of the series. Sure, it's nice to get the first of 4 wins out of the way, but many players told me they have to bring the same level of focus, intensity, and execution with them into Game 2, especially since their opponent is going to be even hungrier for a win here tonight.
Leading off for the Astros.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Colin McHugh, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Fouled off. 0-2. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Next for the Astros.
Here's Michael Brantley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this is high, a ball and a strike. So 1-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Winker is there and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Well
Ball
below
one.
the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Oh, he makes the stop. Wow. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Reds, the shortstop, Jose.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Came from nothing.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Knocked me off from my grind, that's what they wasn't. My life was ugly.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swing and a liner. The next 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next to
In is
Cincinnati,
Joey Votto now. No hits to this point.
Joey Votto.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's
Count
not
1-0.
close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, the rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1 misses. That's ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Red strand. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Safe at first base has been overturned.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Digging in, George Springer. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're up 2-0. And now is Yasiel Puig. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Fastball well outside. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ball 2.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. Throw from Reddick won't be in time. He's in there at third.
Now batting,
Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. He singled his last time up. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First offering on its way. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Rondon.
So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
22.
Derek Dietrich will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
This gonna be my year. This gonna be my year. This my year. This gonna be my year. This gonna be my year. My year. My year.
Ball.
And a fastball
Ball one,
close,
no
but
strike.
ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the
That's
game.
ball 2.
It's close right now. Now we
2
hand it
balls,
over to
no
the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Line towards center field. Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. 8th inning. David Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
On the move is Puig. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 28.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded by Votto. And he's safe. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Rondon.
Aledmus Diaz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16. Aledmus
Now
Diaz.
a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first.
Ball.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
No, that's
Now
low.
a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind an account 2-0.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Roll, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now pitching for the Reds.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on the southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 6 tries. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Reined in, and he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out.
Now batting. Right
so
fielder,
2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Chirinos on third. Diaz on at second with 2 down, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that misses. 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. 2 left for the Astros as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Roberto Ozuna is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. At the plate, Jesse Winker will start things off here for Cincinnati. Joey Votto to follow next.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. The 1-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number
digging
3.
in, Joey Votto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get.
Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
I mean, you have to love the World Series. What a game we have right now. Home run ties it late. Place is going absolutely bananas. Would you rather be anywhere else?
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Up
2-0.
top, it's 2-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, number 3.
Stride him in. Scooter Jeanette. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Ready with the 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Stepping up to the plate, Yasiel Puig. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So here's Matt Kemp now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And he lays off the slurve, 1-2 now. Suarez, the runner at third. Jeanette over at second. Puig is over at first with 1 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. Liner toward right center, and that will get down as he delivers the big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run scores, and he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Will Harris enters here, looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Tucker
your
Barnhart
attention,
will be
please.
the first one to greet him now, so he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning.
Will Harris.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Reddick on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Reds 3 and the Astros 2. Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit hard towards the hole. And that is into left field. So the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
And he takes ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. First, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of just over 42,000 on their feet here in the Queen City. Last strike now for Houston. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
Swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. So the Reds are halfway to a World Series championship, guys.
Yeah, another impressive win puts them up 2-0 as this fall classic will shift to a new venue now. They will certainly enjoy their day of rest before they have to gear it up again for Game 3.
And on the losing end of this one, how about the Astros?
Man, they're facing some long odds, having to win 4 of 5 now, Matty V. But if they could just grind out a win in Game 3, the math would start to look a little bit better. I look for them to gather themselves and to come out swinging in the next couple of days.